DA, it's all yours. He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Booker, lock at 6. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
Right, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now Crowder following the miss by Michael Conley from deep and stolen by Bogdanovich. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes it inside.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Booker. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Ayton kicks to Crowder. A three-pointer is right on target.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Steps back. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. The tray. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
For 3, Booker. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Crowder with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Paul. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Paul goes in, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Mitchell wide open. Again, the Jazz score.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Here's Ayton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. One-on-one here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lobbed up there for Booker. Passes it to Paul. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Crowder with the steal. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now, here is O'Neal. It's deflected. Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up by 4.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. I'm Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Mitchell. Over Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Now here's Booker. From deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Jazz shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Mitchell in the corner. Over Booker. And it's Mitchell missing. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution. It's going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Kicks to O'Neal. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 6. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Out left to the wing. Ayton dishes to Booker. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Ayton finds Paul. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Here's Paul. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. From about 19 feet. That's good from Booker on the assist from Bridges.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass. 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul passes to Booker. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Ayton kicks to Booker. And that one is good. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
On the wing, Mitchell. They push it up 4 on 3. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Paul kicks to Booker. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but...
And that's it for the first half of action. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Payne's shot is good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
The pass to Pascal. From the arc. Payne grabs the board. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
As soon as that pass was released, Whiteside's eyes lit up, and he finishes that off with some style.
With the drive. Now, here's Craig. He's covered closely. Here's the lob to the hoop. Payne finds McGee. Clock at 4. Here's Shamet. Right at the free throw line. And no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Clarkson. The shot off that time. Phoenix leading by 4. Payne passes to Johnson. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got 5 now.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Shamet. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Johnson surveying the floor. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Here is House. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. He kicks it to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Pascal. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of him in that game, scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
Here's Whiteside. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The first one falls.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Shamet from deep three-point range. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Shamet kicks to Payne. Johnson outside. A three ball. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell at the jam.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Payne passes to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trail by 9. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. From deep. And it's Mitchell missing. Shamet on the wing. Craig. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that.
The previous play is under review.
Right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they did.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Payne, and it's Craig in at the small forward. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told them, look, you're in a good spot. But one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley against Crowder. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
Ball fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Paul. And the 3 ball is good. Paul's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Suns. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Here's Bridges. No good on the shot, so Utah will take it the other way. 18 feet out. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. No good from Booker.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Paul finds Crowder. Tries it from 19. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Bank shot, no good.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
The drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And it's Paul missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Down by 12. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Passes it to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Mitchell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah. Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Booker looking around. Shoots it. Knocked loose.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Now here is Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now Ayton. So the Suns win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but
Doris Burke. Allie, take it away.
Thanks.
They've made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Herder on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Herder can't hit.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Outside Conley. And stolen by Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. The kick out to Young. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. A different style, but the same goal to dominate the painted area.
First free throw is good.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The shot by Conley, no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Young. Collins with it. He's picked up by Conley. Collins passes to Capella. Now Young. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Young's got 5.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Gobert finds Conley. From the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Herder penetrating. Here's Young. Oh, drains the 19-footer. He's got 7.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And he buries his first look.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Collins passes to Capella. On the wing, Mitchell. Herder defending. The whistle for the blocking foul. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Collins passes to Capella. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet. Collins, no good. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Out to the right wing. Back to Capella. Capella, screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Here's Mitchell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Mitchell's got 6.
I think you have got to be aware when Mitchell has the ball in his hands, this guy is going to be aggressive anytime he gets a chance.
And here's Collins for 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here. Stolen by Young. Right wing. The 3 ball. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Now here's Herder, guarded closely. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. To the wing on the left. Here's Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Give him 8 points now.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Gobert. From deep, Conley. Collins with the rebound. Here's Young, plenty of space. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter with an...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. 4 on the clock. Throws it up high, and Collins with the slam.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
The 3 from Mitchell. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Herter. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display from deep Conley. And another miss by Utah.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hunter. Capella, the pass to Hunter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. Outside Herter. Kicks it out to Collins. Sends it home from three-point land. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. To the inside. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Outside Young. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Conley. They grab their own miss. 4-3. He's off on that one.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Capella can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Wing shot on the way. No good. A bit long that time.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Young from long range, and count it. Now 5 for 7. And the mental aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Here's Mitchell. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Back to Young. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
I just love the ball move.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley passes to Mitchell. All sorts of time. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Young. Releases. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. We dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Danilo Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. The 3 from Mitchell. Not going to go that time.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Poke loose. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there. Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Bogdanovic, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The quick look, no good that time. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
The 3 from Mitchell fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 15.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
And here's Wright from the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovic. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. From downtown, and again, it's Utah with a 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Wright drives it. Here's Bogdanovic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Hawks.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Out left to the wing. Gobert passes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to right. From deep. Utah's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Mitchell. From deep three-point range. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Right against Conley. Down low. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's a Okongwu, defended by Gobert. A good look from Bogdanovich. On the money from 12 feet away. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Offline with a 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Mitchell. The miss. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 23 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Right outside. Here's a Okongwu, defended by Gobert. In transition, here they come. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good from Conley.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to right. Over to the left wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Hawks on.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 26.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
To the paint. Hunter passes to Capella. Left side Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
From deep, Conley. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike.
Young against Conley. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And he's going for the oop here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now here's Young. Collins outside. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. The three is up. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Capella inside. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Hunter. To the wing, right side. For three, Collins. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. The three from Mitchell. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Conley against Young. Pass to Herter. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. For the Jazz, this one not looking good. Here's O'Neal. Herter defending. The three from Mitchell. Utah the rebound. The three. Gets the 3-ball to go. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Young against Conley. Right side Young. Collins passes to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. It's not going to go for him, so Atlanta will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And here's Young. 1:07 left in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Collins inside. Bogdanovich on him. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. The three from Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 35.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
There's Young with the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep 3-point range, and he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his 3-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Capella, the pass to Young. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Oh, Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Robinson. Gets a very good look and converts. Robinson's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Heat. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Spins over Robinson. And it's Mitchell missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist from Tucker. Robinson's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
And now Utah, fast break for 3. Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Basket good.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Conley. Count it.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Lowry and Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 8 points for him.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Conley against Lowry. Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson kicks to Butler. And Lowry has it in the corner. Passes to Adebayo. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Robinson. It's good.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And it's Lowry penetrating. There's 1:17 left in the first. Shot clock at 5 to the paint. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. We just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Now here is Lowry. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here's Gobert. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Let's go. No good off the front iron. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat, leading by 12. driving to the basket. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell right side. Butler with the steal. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Miami leading by 10.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Here's Mitchell. After the Heat pick up 2. Shoots over Tucker. Another miss by Utah. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Robinson drives in. He feeds it to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Looking to get it going. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Conley against Lowry. Outside, Robinson launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami. Mitchell up top, guarded by Robinson. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat leading by 13. Lowry dishes to Tucker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Now, here's Tucker. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lowry kicks to Robinson.
2 minutes.
Lowry against Bogdanovich. The Heat need to get a shot off. That shot wide open. Tucker's got 10 points.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Butler with the steal.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Stolen by O'Neal. To halt the run. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Now Lowry. Outside Butler. Outside for Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 4 on the shot clock. Lowry passes to Robinson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Outside Lowry. Fires for 3. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. And the pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Robinson. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And here's Lowry. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Martin from outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it... Thank you, David, and we'll be... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Vincent is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Martin in at the power forward position.
And a look at Gabe Vincent. He is not afraid to look for his shot.
And Greg, Vincent has a good nose for the game, but he needs to be a bit more consistent with his shot. He has the touch, just needs to refine it when he fires.
Pascal, pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Pascal. It's stolen by Martin. There's Hero with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Nobody near Pascal. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. It's good from long range. And the Heat lead by 19.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Whiteside, the pass to Pascal. Over Martin. That misses off the backboard. The Heat leading by 19 points. There's Hero with the 3. And Pascal pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Whiteside and the jam by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Martin. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Vincent. Passes it to Martin. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here is House. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot that time, not on target.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Pascal. The Jazz with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Martin with the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Jazz trail by 18. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Pascal. Can't hit from 12.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
Down low. Yurtseven. Back to Hero. Lets it go with a three. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it. Pascal's shot is off.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
The wide open look here for Oladipo. It's Martin on the wing. 4 on the clock. Shoots. And Pascal pulls it down. Jazz trail by 18. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Pascal with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Eric Pascal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Beyond the arc.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out front, up by 15. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Outside Butler. The three. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Lowry against Conley. Dishes to Gobert. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Lowry with the ball. Over to the left wing. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. A shot. The offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And there's the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell wide open. Buries the 20-footer. Mitchell's got 19 points.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Now the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Buck. And here's Adebayo. Kicks it to Tucker. And Lowry has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by Tucker.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Conley with it. Butler covering. Mitchell right side. Again, the Jazz score.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Lowry passes to Tucker. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Makes it off the glass. And the Heat lead by 16.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Lowry against Conley. Back to Tucker. Robinson a screen on Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Miami.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Count that one.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Three-pointer, Lowry. A rebound by the Jazz. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, David, thank you as always.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
two of the more efficient offenses in the league.
Here we
Brent,
go.
there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, VA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Booker can't get it to go. And here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From the baseline. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Over Paul. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
In transition, here come the Jazz. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's a one-on-one situation. Booker, good.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Ball passes to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Bridges with it. For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Puts up a 3. And Booker hits again from deep. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Mitchell. And too long on the shot.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Phoenix. Right now on a 9-0 run.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Left side, Paul. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Conley. Shoots from 12. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And they're running. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Paul against Conley. 19-footer. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Booker's got 11 points.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And the the Suns get another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Conley. Deflects the pass. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
Here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Booker can't get it to go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the wing, Mitchell. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Paul. He takes it in. Ayton finds Paul. Out to Bridges. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right,
and this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Gobert no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Conley, he's open. Nails the wide open jumper. Conley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Conley against Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Sinks the tray. Crowder's got 6.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. He's got 11. On the wing, Crowder. Crowder with a screen. Booker, the pass to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker, good. But you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
The Jazz with another miss.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Conley. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now Paul. Bridges outside. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Off target at the rim. Here's Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 9.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Second chance shot. And he hits the jumper. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one. Ball against Conley. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. From outside, off the mark. Stolen by Ayton. On the take. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his fourth rebound in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. Right side, Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Down low. Crowder with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his third foul of the game. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. The three from Mitchell. Gets the three to fall. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the big... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Hassan Whiteside, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Daniel House, and it's Pascal in at the 4-man position. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And a slam dunk by Pascal.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Tries to spin moves. And here's Payne. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, when you have a big guy like Whiteside running the break like that, look out.
Shaman into the lane.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Utah trailing here. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Clarkson. Ooh, McGee with the block. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Shamet, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Craig, no good. Back to Pascal. For the lead. Here's House. Back to Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. To the middle. Craig with a steal. Right side Johnson. Craig with it. Outside Johnson. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside. Nice shot by Whiteside. Whiteside's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Payne. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Outside Payne. Out to Craig. A shot to stop the drought. Knocks down the long J. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Now here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Here's Pascal. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Johnson. Rebound, Utah. To the paint. Here's Clarkson, and he converts the layup.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Here's Payne. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Outside Pascal. Pass to House. 4 on the clock. To the inside. Off with the layup. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Payne. It's stolen by Johnson. Out to the wing, launches it. The shot by Payne, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's House. Tries again. It's good. Whiteside's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from. And Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
That'll count. No good on the shot. It's all tied in Phoenix. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Left side Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley goes in. The layup misses. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. And they're on the break. Ayton passes to Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And so he makes both from the line. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, throwing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Back to Booker. Lets it fly. And stolen by Gobert. Here they come with numbers in transition. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Conley. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Utah ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
On defense, the Suns. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The three from Mitchell.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. That one no good. And it's Utah the other way. Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Crowder. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Spins. Shoots over Bridges. Mitchell misses.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Ayton finds Paul. He buries it from three. And the Suns lead by one.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there.
Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
It's Booker on the wing. Pulls up.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 8 assists in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul against Conley. Shot clock at 5. And Crowder with the jam.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Ayton passes to Booker. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Stolen by Booker. Stolen by Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them.
both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at center.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Conley, buried from 15 feet out.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
And Young kicks to Hunter. He dishes it to Capella. Young against Conley. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Utah with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. On the wing, Mitchell. The baseline J buries the jump shot.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Inside and stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with it and guarded by Capella. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Here's Collins. Banked in off the glass. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
You know, after the pick, good job igniting the fast break. Young is a catalyst in so many ways.
Tries it from 19. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Teardrop shot in the corner. O'Neal with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And the second chance effort by Hunter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Conley's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Capella. And here is Hunter. Collins in the post. Offered by Conley. Young, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gobert finds Mitchell. 1:29 left to play here in the first. Another miss by Utah.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Conley with a wide open look. The long distance 3 is buried. Conley's got 5 now.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Hawks.
Conley against Young. And here's Collins from outside. Utah with the rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. As far as the key factor in this game, he said defense is the focus. He said our shot blocking anchors us inside. It's something we can count on. Of course, the rest of our defensive execution is just as important. They have to be in total lockdown mode defensively tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
Absolutely, and it keeps the score within reach. It keeps you out of desperation mode at the offensive end. That's never a good way to play.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich over Young. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 6-point lead. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Conley inside the line. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Young looking it over. And there's the pass to Herter. Drives to the hoop. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah's on defense. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's good for 2.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
They get it back, kicks it out to Mitchell. No good from outside.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Conley against Collins. Conley's shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
Collins passes to Capella. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Stolen by Collins. Capella with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And the dunk by Capella.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Hawks leading by 10. Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Now Capella. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. On the wing, Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Outside Conley. O'Neal dishes to Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Shoots from the high post. And that one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string. There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Young pass to Herter. The kick out to Young. Launches it. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Bogdanovich. The dish to Conley. Driving in. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Capella finds Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Bobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
18.
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got DeLon Wright. Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert, the screen. Fires at the elbow. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket for Mitchell.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. He's off from 17 feet. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And he drives in, and he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Mitchell outside. Going inside. Utah gets it back. Here's Gobert. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Okongwu slams it in.
And And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Takes a step back. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Takes a three. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Jazz trail by 17. Conley into the lane. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 11 points.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Okongwu. Offline with his three. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's O'Neal. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 15. Here's Luwawu. Outside, Bogdanovich lets it fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, the lob to Gobert. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling good about their... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. With the step back. Gobert finds Conley. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Conley's shot is off.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jazz trail by 17. From deep. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Here's Herter. And the 3 off target. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. They get a hand on it, and Mitchell is right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Atlanta leading by 13. Young outside. Right side, Collins. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Over in the corner, Conley. To the paint, releases. Bogdanovich, no luck. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Collins setting the pick for Young. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Young against Conley. Shoots the 3. Capella kicks to Young. From past the arc. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Mitchell outside. From downtown, that's in there. Conley with the assist.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Passes it to Capella. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Young way outside. Atlanta again missing. Mitchell right side. The putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they...
About winning.
Well, Allie, they want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. And so off the tip, it's Miami. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson, just 4 to shoot. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo, missed inside.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Conley finds Mitchell. Takes the three, knocks down the triple. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now here's Lowry. Right side, Butler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The three from Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. And here's Lowry. Here's Tucker. Miami, no good that time either. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Robinson. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 6 points.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Going inside.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
That is
cocked it
nasty.
back and fired it home.
Oh, indeed.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Butler. Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Outside Robinson. Outside for Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Here's Tucker. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Here's Mitchell.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Conley against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Outside for Butler. And again, Miami with a triple.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team, and shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Lowry. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Mitchell misses.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, you're not all going to go down.
Open shot by Lowry. And again, it's Miami converting.
Attacking the defense with the pass. You don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Mitchell. 50 seconds left now in the first quarter. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Launches a three. The rebound by the Jazz.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry finds Adebayo. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Tipped. Butler with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pulls up for three. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler, understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Jacks up a three. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Tucker's got 8.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Here's Adebayo. In transition, here come the Jazz. Really left him alone that time. He's got 15.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his third of the game.
Lowry against Conley. And he lobs it up, and Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Here's Conley, and again it's Utah.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Conley against Lowry. And there's the drive to the inside. There's the triple, and stolen by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Lowry against Conley. And here's Butler outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. O'Neal. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
To the middle. Lowry against Conley. Back to Tucker. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And they're on the run. Here's Gobert. An easy 2 on the layup. Gobert's gotten his first basket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Back to Butler. Pass to Robinson. From behind the arc. And the Heat, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
On the wing, Mitchell. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Pass to Mitchell. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
O'Neal misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Adebayo finds Butler. Back to Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Butler. It's Adebayo, high post. Tries the 9-footer. Clock at 6. Robinson can't hit. Utah's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Mitchell. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Mitchell against Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the left side wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
And the first half comes to it. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Vincent in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. It's Oladipo with a drive. Can't connect from short range. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Clarkson. On the wing, Alexander Walker for the lead. Crafty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Vincent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stolen by Whiteside. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Clarkson, and that one is hammered home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Yep, count it.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Pass to Clarkson. Now Whiteside. Shoots. Here's Alexander Walker. That's tipped. Hero outside. Here's Martin for three. Drains the triple. Martin's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And it's Clarkson missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Out to Oladipo. Hero for three. And again, Miami with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Whiteside. To the inside. Here's Pascal. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Vincent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Hero. Fires the three. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Takes a step back. Here's Clarkson driving in. Miami grabs the miss.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Back to Martin. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter here. Over to the wing. Here's Vincent. And again, Miami with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pascal sets the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Another shot. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Back to Dedmon. Tipped away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's blocked by Martin.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Jazz.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Miami has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Hero against Clarkson. Pass to Martin. Here's the 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah trailing here. Here's Pascal. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Pascal's got 8 here in this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Martin. Inside. Here's Hero. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
3.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Releases from 15. The putback. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Butler. Mitchell against Robinson. Back to Butler. There's the 3. No luck on that one. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Robinson on the wing. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight. Lowry outside. To the left wing. Pass to Butler. Here's Tucker. Again, the Heat misses. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The 3 from Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. Lowry outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Robinson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Conley. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. The Heat with the lead. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Adebayo in the post. Defended by Bogdanovich. Adebayo, that's good. And the Heat lead by 5.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Outside Mitchell. To the middle. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Out to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. It's Adebayo. High post. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist of the night. From deep, Conley. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Robinson. 1:25 left to play in the fourth. Here's Butler. And that one's long. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. No luck on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Now here's Lowry. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Miami lead.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
And Mitchell with the slam.
What a slam. That dunk was just ridiculous.
You see the defense, Grant? They're all making business decisions up there. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with it. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Robinson on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Robinson on the wing. Now Adebayo. So the Heat win it. I'm sure they would have preferred. All right, Allie, good stuff.